This is what a planning session looks like for me. I, of course, have my coffee with my soy milk here. I have my full entire book. I have a bunch of stickers, important days of 2024, Post-its, stickers, word of the year. And this is going to go into my bathroom so I can see it all the time. Some fun pens. Let's get to planning this beautiful year ahead. Hey friends, Liz here with Full and Fulfilled, and thanks for tuning in to today's video. Let's dig in to 2024 planning, mapping out what this year is going to look like. And I want to just go through this with you so that you have really a blueprint about how I set up my goals for the entire year. And I'm not all about like New Year's resolutions or anything like that, but I love goals. I love a fresh start. And so I have my notebook here. I have a bunch of Post-its. I have my reference materials, stickers, because celebrate as you start accomplishing things. And I am just going to start just sharing with you how I prepare for a new year ahead. And for me, I love having a clean slate and really checking in with what went really well last year, things I can improve on, and moving into a new year, focusing on new energy, new goals, new things that I can enhance in my life. So I use a book that really maps out the whole entire year. It has touch points of daily items for your goals, weekly items, monthly items, setting your intention and sitting down and working through. Your fresh start begins here. And really reading through and getting in a mindset so you're ready, you're eager. And I start working through these pages and really thinking about the things that fire me up, things that I want to focus on. Think about challenges. Think about really exciting things that are going to be represented in your 2024. Things that you are thankful for and that you find joy in. And really moving through and evaluate different parts of your life. Think about health and wellness. Think about your family, your community, your finances, your spiritual growth, your work, your business. So many amazing things in your life, but breaking it down and evaluating where are you at when it comes to these areas in your life. And, looking at, a negative mindset versus a positive mindset. What can you do every single day to stack habits to be a healthier version of yourself? And I'm not just saying for health and wellness and things like that, but your overall self. How can you show up as the best version of yourself? And to be honest, I'm still figuring that out of what that looks like every single year as I show up and I get older and I evolve and I learn from my mistakes and grow from opportunities. These are the things to really focus on. And so this book, I'm going to be going through this whole entire book, doing a brainstorming session on my goals, what I want my days to look like, how do I want my weeks to look like, how am I going to detail my goals in a monthly perspective, how am I going to show up for myself? And this is where you start doing this brainstorming session and then breaking down what those goals actually are. And so I've actually already been doing a lot of that on my notepad, focusing in, looking at this. And so I'm breaking it up into personal items, business, and health. And I'm doing that so that I can have buckets of things that I'm going to do at the house, things I want to do for my health and wellness, and then also all of my businesses and looking at those goals and evolving as a human in all of these areas. And so, I'm going to break down like personal. Personal for me is like home projects, but also like what does downtime look like for me? Because I'm always doing stuff. I always have stuff going. And so one personal goal of my own is to kind of relax a little bit, slow down, be mindful, maybe read a little bit more, focus on myself of not having to be busy all the time. And I have projects that are going on around, the property, things that I want to focus on. And also too, between all of my businesses, I'm going to have goals for each of my businesses, and they're going to revolve around how I show up in them, how I focus on them, really pre-planning things so that nothing comes last minute. And to be honest, I'm not really a last minute person because I'm usually always ahead of the game, but just centering myself and giving myself that expectation is really important to me. And then I'm going to have my health and wellness goals, which you guys will mostly see most of them as I'm coming out with a new series for 2024. So stay tuned for that next video coming in hot after this one around what my new health and wellness goals are around myself. So I'm going to detail those. So that's how I do all my mapping. And then I break it down into a monthly plan of action in order to reach these goals. And some of these things I need to do daily, weekly, monthly, and some of these goals may take me 4 or 5 months, and that's okay, but they are my primary goals for 2024. I want to focus in on one main area. Think about what you want your year to look like. After you've done this brainstorming session, think about and review what you've written down, where you're at. Pick a word that will sit with you and really create energy within you for this new year. My word for the year is intentional. I want to be intentional around the things that I do every single day, every single week, and every single month, and throughout the whole entire year. I want to do things with intention, and I want to be very intentional. I'm going to have this word carry with me in my office, in my kitchen, in my living room, in my seating areas around my home, and think about that as I go out of my house into the real world, is be very intentional about where you're at and be intentional with the things that you do. Be intentional with the time you spend with people. Be intentional about my daily activity, my health, my wellness. All of these things are so important to me. And so my word of the year is intentional, and it will live within me for this year, and it will allow me to grow as I focus in on this word in all aspects of my whole entire year ahead. I hope that this video was helpful to you. I hope that this finds you well I hope it brings you purpose. I hope it allows you to sit down with yourself and really focus in on what you want this new year to look like. And I would love to know what your word of the year is. So comment below underneath this video, share with me, and maybe we can keep each other accountable for how we're showing up in this new year. Sending you much love and joy for setting your intention for the year, picking that word, and really focusing in on how you can be the best version of yourself. I appreciate you being here along with my journey. I love knowing more about you all. And so feel free to subscribe to my channel for really cool 2024 videos coming your way. And give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of video. Until next time.